everybody. I'm here today with the head men's basketball coach at Elon, Billy Taylor. Coach, welcome to the CAA. Thanks so much for taking the time to chat today.
Well, thank you, Carly. Great to be with you and great to be in the Colonial.
True. Great to have you. And we were just talking about this. You've had to transition quite a few times around the country, right? But you just spent 3 years as an assistant coach at the University of Iowa. So how is your family? You've got 3 kids, a wife. How has that transition been, that adjustment from Iowa to North Carolina? What does that look like?
I give a lot of credit to my wife and our kids. I mean, for being willing to make that adjustment. It's not easy. The transition is always, challenging, and, our family has really handled it well. We have moved quite a few times kind of throughout my professional career. And, our kids, for our oldest daughter, she moved during her senior year of high school.
Wow.
For our middle daughter, she moved during her senior year of high school. So really all the girls wanted was for our son to have to move during his, senior year to transition. So it's definitely a challenge for the family. It puts a lot of pressure on us, but my wife is really great at understanding, hey, it's an opportunity for a new adventure. And really, we wouldn't make the move if we didn't feel like it was the best thing for our family. That's what it always comes down to, because our family is just such a huge priority. So kind of with that mindset of family first, we look at it and we say, okay, is this fit going to be really beneficial to everyone in our family? And with Elon, it was really a no-brainer.
Yeah. Why Elon? What did give you that go ahead of confirmation to say, okay, we're going to make this move for our family?
Yeah, with Elon, there were a few things that stood out that I just absolutely loved. One was the academic reputation of the school. I'm intrigued by places that want to do it the right way, that value the academics. President Book, again, in terms of understanding the value of athletics on a campus, but really promoting our academic programs. So that was exciting to me. And again, just from my background, whether playing at Notre Dame or coaching at Lehigh, just high academic institutions has just always kind of been in my background. The location, it's a great fit. Kind of as we were talking about, we love North Carolina. It's a basketball-rich state. We really, we love our hoops here. So the opportunity to come back to Carolina, where hoops is adored, and where we can recruit and attract student athletes. Great climate, great culture, great people. So just really, there were so many things that were really exciting to us as a family as we looked at opportunities. And really, there's not a lot of head coaching jobs out there that you can't go for everything. There's got to be the right fit. And I felt like for myself and for our family, Elon was the right fit for us.
Wonderful. And you mentioned your background. How have you really pulled from that experience to take what you've learned, what you've navigated, and now implement that into this program here at Elon?
Yeah, I think, Carly, a lot of it, you use all those experiences, whether it was coaching related, playing related, or for me, even in the professional world on the business side. And I've used all those things to help kind of direct and guide me as I lead different programs. And now here at Elon, kind of leading this program and having the opportunity to build it up and hopefully make us into a championship level contender. So, really just taking all those experiences from everything that I've learned, from coaches I've learned, from student athletes that have helped teach me things along the way, has really been, exciting and really been a part of my bag in terms of what, I take forward and helping me to build this program. And, just really have loved the guys that we have the opportunity to coach and be around, and excited to really start this journey with them.
Yeah, you mentioned family first. How have you seen that kind of trickle into this culture at Elon? How has the new staff gelled with the players and vice versa? How has that happened?
I think for us, it's all about, understanding it. And I'll go back to my own personal experience.
Yeah.
When I was playing, my college coach that recruited me, Digger Phelps, retired before I got to Notre Dame. So I ended up playing for John McLeod. Coach McLeod came from the NBA, had 20 years of NBA coaching experience. So I played for a coach in college that didn't recruit me. So I understand very much what our guys were going through during the transition. And, my first order of business when I got the job was to meet with the current student athletes. Everybody's, a lot of guys are so focused on the portal, like what are the transfers and who are we going to get? And our priority for myself, because I didn't have a coaching staff at that point, was okay. Hey, I want to meet with our current guys, and
Ah,
I want to make sure that I re-recruit those guys, and we have those guys because they're going to be the foundation of our program. So that's really where I spent the majority of my time. The first few weeks was really just building those relationships and kind of getting those guys integrated with our family, so that again, it does become family first, and we are truly one family, one team. And again, that's something that doesn't happen overnight, and it takes time to invest in those relationships. But it's something that's really important to myself and to our coaching staff, now that we have a staff in place, to make sure that we're given every opportunity for our guys to be successful.
very cool. That's awesome, coach. So it's still early, right? But things are going to go fast around here. And
Yes.
so when you step on the court, when your team, opens up the season, what is one thing that viewers can expect from this new Billy Taylor era at Elon University?
I think I'm fortunate because I've been a head coach for a number of different years and been able to lead different programs. So I think, as people go back and they sometimes look at, what our teams did at Lehigh, how we played, our style of play, look at what we did at Ball State, even
Mhm.
going back to Belmont Abbey. So I think people will say, "Oh, wow, things tend to change." And as a coach, I want to be able to be adaptive and change with however the game is changing.
Sure.
I think the thing that we really will embrace and that people will see is, we'll be able to play fast. We play fast. We get up and down the floor. There'll be a pretty intense pace that we want to play with, and I think that's something that'll be different, for our fan base.
Mhm.
And, for our student athletes, it was definitely an adjustment. But I think the pace of play will be something that people will notice about Elon basketball.
Can't wait to watch that. Coach, thank you so much for your time today. Looking forward to meeting you alongside your family at whatever event comes in the near future.
Yeah, it's been fun, and I know we'll have an opportunity to interact more, and looking forward to getting those chances to talk about Elon basketball, our program, and get to know the Colonial even better.